Welcome back to EFC TV. This is the match reaction. No, it's not. Obviously, it's the match reaction to Everton 2, Crystal Palace 1. A much needed result for the toffees. Obviously, much needed result for the toffees. Obviously, not a much needed result for the toffees as well, because we need it big time. You know, so yeah, good result. We'll get into the reaction itself now. Obviously, getting to the rest of the video now. Obviously, top 11, that boys what we was. When Pickford, Brien, Tarkowski, Keane, Mykolenko, James Garner, just got a guy. Dibling, again, if obviously you watched the Match.lim show, I said, obviously Dibling on that side, but, you know, I'm not mad, just so I don't know. I was down in Ndiaye again. I would have gone, again, obviously, I went with Grealish because your management has really played that position, so Grealish on that side, and then obviously up front with Barry again. I went and Barry front myself because I thought, you know what, a lot better to do, but he isn't doing it. So you kind of got to the best out of it, and then so on. But yeah, anyway, let's get into again. I think starting 11 again. It's not bad. Best starting 11 to probably that again. We haven't got a lot of players, so you are, you know, obviously getting to the first off. So in my opinion, I thought again, in my opinion, I thought we started the first half awful. Again, in my opinion, I thought we started the first half. Again, in my opinion, I thought we started the first half not very good and a little bit terrible because we did. Again, I thought there was obviously, I think there was obviously yeah. But this might be, you know what? I thought we started the game. Obviously, in my opinion, I thought we started the game poorly, terribly, and badly because I thought sorry, so yeah, obviously I thought there was moments in the game where we had the good chance to score a goal, and we missed it or went out the ball or any of that really. Again, there's bumps of that. Again, there's moments where Crystal Palace had a lot of good chances to get a goal in the first half. Again, Crystal Palace looked a better team in the first half because they did. They wanted it more and they looked more to go forward and create chances to score goals against us, because I thought, you know, they're gonna score a few goals the first off it, and then we'll come back and make it 2-2 or even 3-3 or something like that. But yeah, I thought that happened. But again, I was wrong, you know. I admit that I was wrong, you know. Obviously, I think obviously starting the game, obviously David Moyes gets the yellow card for an argument with the referee. Again, refereeing terrible, not even good. It's just well, I can't really say anything about, but yeah, it's not very good though. Obviously, Tim was obviously got a yellow card for that. Obviously, so I think they got that yellow card like late on in the game happened, but yeah, not done. Obviously, Munoz gets the yellow cards. You were obviously, I thought again. I thought, you know, there's again. Obviously, yeah, and around the 37th minute, Crystal Palace have a good chance, and obviously, Munoz, I think Munoz goes forward, obviously, and scores. Obviously, you know, I think Sarr's system as you were. I think obviously Sarr system, obviously, and Munoz goes forward and scores. Obviously it's a good goal because obviously it's a good goal because obviously it is. But yeah, again, good goal really for them. If you can, yeah, obviously the goal they scored was a good one. So I don't like saying it, I don't, but it was a good goal. So they'll score thinking, right, okay. Basically, there's moments in the first half where we basically looked like we were just like, you know, not lame back, Garner, but there was moments where we were just lame. Not moments ago. I thought there's moments in the first half where we basically didn't go near Crystal Palace and touch them. We didn't have goals because there's moments that I thought, like, why aren't we having a goal at Crystal Palace? Why aren't we trying to get a goal against Crystal Palace here? Because we gave him, I'm not saying we gave him respect, not to respect, but we gave him respect not too much. So, but again, I thought I thought we started, actually I felt terrible, but again, I thought moments in the game where the intensity wasn't there though. It was like the intensity wasn't there. We let Crystal Palace have like these good chances to get a goal, and then the shots there 4 minutes scoring, that was from that. Because obviously this is just my opinion, but in my opinion, but obviously but listen, in my opinion, I think Tensi wasn't there first half, and I think Moyes knew it. Mykolenko, but Tensi's not there. So I think if Moyes knew that, I thought, you know what, Moyes wanted to change up in the second half, but again, obviously, I think Moyes obviously did, but again, wasn't great. Really wasn't great. I mean, we're getting to that, obviously, you know, that now, obviously, obviously starts the second half, obviously, obviously starts the second half, obviously half time, Everton 0, Crystal Palace 1. You're thinking second half we definitely obviously second half obviously we need to obviously up the intensity. We need to have goal. We need to have a bit more of a goal because Palace we need to have a goal a bit more because Palace we need to be on a bit more of a goal because Palace to obviously create a chance, score a goal, and we did that. I think like more. But listen, I think obviously imagine obviously the boos they got at half time, and then I think that's half time. That's half time. But listen, imagine the boos that the players obviously got for half time, obviously winning and tunnel for half time. Obviously, I feel like as you going towards the tunnel at half time, they have to boost from that, and then Moyes telling them, gotta do better than this, you gotta do this better. The tendency part, like I said, for obviously imagine that was enough to tell you, because that was obviously enough to tell you that was it. That's all it needed was that. I imagine they knew, like, yeah, we let Chris Pass score a good goal that we had, but again, you know, really, just right. Obviously, starts the second half. Obviously, starts the second half. And around the 46th minute, obviously around the 46th minute, we bring on Alcaraz for Dibling again. Good, you know, obviously good. Obviously good substitution. Obviously good substitution. That again, Alcaraz again. He's a really good player. You know, I think like we forget, right. Obviously, I think like Charlie Alcaraz again. He's a player that, you know, I think he scored his first goal against Newcastle at the last game of the season. Remember, yeah, he scored a goal, amazing goal it was. He obviously scored the last goal of the last year's. Oh no, it was last season. Last goal for last season. That was obviously also around him as well. We also bring on Beto for Barry again. In my opinion, I thought Barry. You know what? I've never told it. I think my opinion. You know what? I've never told him. I love Barry, I do, but he just again. I think with Tio Barry, he needs to, you know, he needs to do much. Like he needs to do much better because the Premier League is a tough. Obviously, the Premier League is a tough, physical and pacey league. Now, again, you see a lot of good players and like you see a lot of like potentially good talent come to the Premier League and not make it because it's a league that requires you know it's a league that requires you to obviously to be tougher, physical. You know, it's a league that requires you to be tougher, more physical. Obviously, you know, like you know when you score a goal, when you go down to score a goal, because if you're not like that, like a defender could be on your back and just, you know, and then obviously obviously we've seen it in obviously we've seen it in the obviously the not women's game, obviously so not women's game, but obviously we've seen it in the League Cup game against Wolves. I think we've seen the League Cup game against I think it's the first round. I can't remember when it was. Basically, I think something like the fourth round. I can't remember now. Whatever. I think like the third round, something like that. Basically, where we had to. Let's see, Barry. I can't even play. I think it was like I'll tell it in a minute. I can't remember. I only played someone. I can't remember who it is, but you know where we had. Obviously, with Turan got done. Obviously, with Turan got outplayed and he basically the thing where you get hit the floor and the ball obviously hit the floor as you were, and then he got took off. Obviously, you know, obviously got took off because of that. But again, yeah, it's mad. Absolutely, just you know, mad. You just won't think, well, this not it's a non-person experience. It's not, but again, this league requires you to be tough and physical and stuff like that as well. But also requires you to have pace and be able to score goals. Not pace. It also requires you to create a chance, score a goal, and do that. Because you see all the best teams in the Premier League, team like Man City, Liverpool, Fulham, Aston Villa, Fulham, you know, those teams like that do it because they can do it. That's just tired, but that's just, you know, obviously around 46 minutes, we bring up Barrett again. Obviously, yeah. Now, Okay. You know what, I thought in the second half we actually. Okay. You know what, excuse me. Okay. You know, I thought in the second half we started the second half much stress. You know, I think going forward, creating chances. I think like defensively we were better in the second half because I thought in the second half. I thought in the second half in the second half defensively we were better. Attacking going forward, attackingly going forward we were better, creating more chances. So again, I thought we did quite well in the second half. Really, around 6 minutes. Obviously, I thought there's moments where obviously we did create some really chances. We did, but again, there's also moments as well where there's also moments as well. Where obviously with Crystal Palace had chances to get goals as well, but again, John Pickford obviously and obviously the defence or the back line did really well keeping it out. But again, there's moments also where I was like, whoa, just worrying. Was like, oh my god, like again, I think there's a moment in the second half where I can't remember what it was now. I was at the game because it was, but I think I can't remember the moment now. But there's a moment during the second half where Palace had created a really good chance and looking off at missed. But again, I was like, oh my god, like, I was probably going, oh please do not do this. Like I've seen so many times where it's gone, like thinking, oh my god, just that mad. And obviously yeah, okay. Obviously, around the 65th minute, we bring in iroegbunam for Michael Keane. Obviously, Michael Keane sadly got he looked like Michael Keane looked like Michael Keane looks like he got injured. Again, he probably pulled like a thigh or pulled a muscle. I don't know, but looks like that. I'm not. Listen, because I'm not a manager. I'm not a footballer, so I'm not even doctor. So I don't know. Maybe it was that. I'm not a doctor or a footballer or any of those because I don't know. But obviously, I'm not a footballer or a manager or even a doctor, so I've got no idea. But I imagine something like that. Again, don't know. I'm not an expert. Around 65 minutes. Around 65 minutes. Obviously, around the 68th minute, obviously. Pino gets the yellow card. Obviously around the same moment as well. James Garner gets a yellow card for an argument. I think he basically pushes one of the Crystal Palace players down. Really, I think that goes down. But yeah, just okay. He's in the yellow card. Obviously around 68 minutes. I was around 68 minutes. Yeah, and also around the 60, not 60, around 60 minutes. Around the 70th minute, Crystal Palace bring on, I can never say his name right, and obviously Crystal Palace bring on, around the 70th minute, Crystal Palace bring on, nketiah. I can never say his name right. Obviously around the 70th minute, Crystal Palace bring on. And nketiah, obviously, and nketiah, I think his name is, for mateta. Thinking, oh right, they're bringing on Sonu again. I think he's a player that he's quite good. He can score a few goals. He can, but again, he's a player. He's a good player, but he's not as good as all players you see. But yeah, they just don't. Obviously, thinking, okay, they're bringing on a good player here, so you go carefully. And test obviously around 70 minutes. Obviously, again, I felt like I thought like later on in the second half, again, there was moments where we did good things. There was moments where we did things that we shouldn't have done. Really, like the odd stupid silly foul, and then lose possession, and obviously doing that again. I thought that did know a little bit. Why are we doing that? I thought we gotta stop doing that. But yeah. Anyway. As you come there, obviously, around the 76th minute, we get a really good chance, and Ndiaye goes forward and scores, makes it Everton 1. Crystal Palace, when you're thinking, get in, good, we got a goal there, we're doing good, whatever, right? We're doing great. You're thinking, great. No, obviously, around 76 minutes, obviously, and then I was around 76 minutes, obviously around 76 minutes. In around the 82nd minute, Crystal Palace bring on lerma for, oh god, obviously, not Kamada, obviously, Kamada, I think his name is, yeah. Let's get wrong down. Obviously, yeah. Also around 7 minutes as well, obviously, Wharton gets a coffee, obviously gets a yellow card for a foul, and obviously also around, the 7 minute, obviously, Munoz gets a yellow card for an argument. The referee again, Alvarez referee again, the argument from that. Obviously, getting around the 89th minute, obviously around the 80, around the 80th, around the 80th minute, obviously around the 80th minute, pass Brien gone. I got his name right. Obviously Devon. It's like Devon. I can't say it right. Devon. Is it Davin or something? Name is obviously for Pino. Obviously Pino again around the 89th minute. Because past Brien gone. Uche. Is it Uche? Yeah, obviously for Uche for Sarr. Again thinking, okay, they're bringing again. Again, thinking, they are bringing a few players. You're bringing a good player on there. He's up there. Again, a player that you might just score. Obviously, yeah. Okay. Better. Yeah, around the 93rd minute, we create a really good chance. Obviously, around the 93rd minute, we create a really good chance, and obviously, Jack Grealish goes forward and scores it. Obviously, makes it Everton 2. Because the past point thinking, get in, we scored. Jack Grealish. I think basically the crowd goes absolutely mad, nuts, crazy, and just pure madness. It basically erupts into chaos, madness, and it just goes absolutely nuts, crazy, and it just goes absolutely nuts, crazy, and just madness on some level. I'm sorry, but on some level it was just like chaos, madness, and it just went mad. I'm sorry, but it just went mad. I was like, Jack Grealish scored. Jack Grealish scored his first Everton goal for the club. Oh my god, how amazing is that? How amazing is that? So good. Obviously, Jack Grealish does that to her. So around the 95th minute, obviously, that was around the 95th minute, obviously, Ndiaye gets a call for a foul, there was like some mad reason, obviously, that was around the, I think some added 10 minutes, I think we basically had 8 added minutes, we had 8 added minutes we basically had added 8 minutes as you were, but again the referee tried putting 10 more minutes onto it so you get not so you get press score gone now, but obviously he added he tried to add 10 more minutes or something like that. I thought, why are you doing that for? Why are you doing that? There's no need. I'm sorry, but what was the need of that? I'm sorry, but what was the need for it? I just didn't get it. I really just didn't get it, honestly. Man, obviously, I was around the around 10 minutes worth, around the 10th, the 90th, around the 98th minute, whatever it was, and then after that, really, obviously, James Colton bring on James Colton for Ndiaye, who looks like he's got an injury, and I'm really hoping his injury's not bad, because he's a really good, he's a really good. Not obviously really good player because he's one. Obviously, he's a really good player because he is. But again, he's a really key player for us. Obviously, in the squad because he is. Just, the work he does. It's just mad. You just don't believe it's just mad. Obviously, yeah. Then I think the referee has 10 more minutes or something like that. He tries to. I'm not missing. He tries to add on 10 more minutes. I'm sorry, but I don't get it. I'm ranting on about it, but I just don't get it. Obviously, yeah. Full time. Everton took us to past 1. The Toffees finally get a win. Obviously, the Toffees finally get our second win at the new. Obviously, the Toffees finally get a win at the Hildington Stadium. So again, I am absolutely glad, made up, happy that we've got a good result at home. Which again, I think massively helps. I think massively helps the team out. That obviously massively helps the team. Obviously makes the fans have confidence. Oh, we could beat anyone. We can play anyone, beat them as you want. Obviously, we can play anyone, can beat them as you want. We can do that again. If it helps it actually as well. So again, me personally, I think it's a brilliant game of football, amazing, great results. So again, can't read more about it. Really good result. Yeah, it's just mad. But obviously, again, great result. So that's that now. Off. Obviously, before I forget as well, I actually want to give a shout out to 10 Streets Social. Obviously, I just want to give a shout out to the. I also want to give not shout Gana, but yeah. I anyway, what I'm talking about, I was going to mention to the social, but again, obviously, they haven't asked me not that, but again, obviously, you want to go to, anyway, not going to mention that, but yeah, obviously, very good. Obviously, let me thoughts, comments below. Let me thoughts, comments below. Are you glad that we won? Are you happy, glad like I am that we won, or are you like good? Good? Are you like good we won? Are you glad, made up, and happy like I am, like we've won? Are you glad, made up, we've won? Yeah, it's a good result because we could play better. All that, or obviously, what are your thoughts on the game? Do you think we should have won? Do you think we deserved to win? Do you think we didn't win it? Also, if you're a Pars fan, do you think you guys should have? Listen, to think the referee gave, to think the referee is good or bad? Do you think you should have got more out of it, or do you think certain things that you should have been given that weren't given? Do you think you should have been given them, or anything? Obviously, yeah, as well as that, right? Obviously, yeah, as well as that as well. I said for that really. Oh yes, sorry, something to forget. As I said for, as I was going to say that as well. Obviously, yeah, as I said for, yeah. I just want to see more great videos like sort of obviously match previews, match reactions, obviously my Lemon shows, and obviously also want to see exclusive videos like some my Lemon show with topics, stuff like that. And also, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to EFC TV at youtube.com, and also make sure you go and press the notification button to that bell. And also, if you're not new to the channel, so you subscribe already, make sure you press the notification button to that bell as well, so you can hear about every single video of the channel as well. Stuff like that. So you can see every single video of this channel as well. Stuff like that. But yeah, as I said before, you know what? I would really appreciate if you would, you know what? I would really appreciate if you would, subscribe. You know what? And I would really appreciate. You know what? And I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to EFC TV at youtube.com, because one, it absolutely massively helps channel keep going, improve, get better, so we can keep doing more good videos like this. Because I actually really enjoyed these videos, so I want to keep going as well as long as I can. But yeah, I really appreciate you do that. Obviously, yeah, you know what? And I'd also really appreciate if you would share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter.com, share it on any of your other socials as well. Do that because it helps out massively as well. So like that, but obviously, yeah, and it also massively helps us, because obviously it does. So like that, obviously, it also massively helps us, massively as obviously it does. So yeah, obviously, don't forget to give a like, leave comments, like I said before, and yeah, the toffees getting over win. So yeah.